The Leesburg Electric Department installed their third new transformer on Monday, replacing 44-year-old equipment to accommodate Leesburg's growing populations.
We have about 11 substation transformers throughout our service territory. 2 are here at the center substation. And we identified a couple years ago, we identified 4 units that were of high age, and we wanted to go ahead and change them out before we had any reliability issues with those. So this is the third of 4 transformers that we're changing out. One's at our north substation, which is off 468. The second one is at Pixiola substation off of 27. This is our third unit, and then we go back to Pixiola for the 4th unit. All these units are over 40 years of age. So it's our due diligence, if you will, to go ahead and proactively change them out. We're upgrading them along the way. They were 12 MVA. The new units are going in at 30 MVA. A little larger units to help with growth within the service territory and to provide some better reliability, if you will, within the service territory.
This project has taken more than a year to complete, but was a much-needed upgrade for the city. Workers began assembling the 450-ton crane at 6 a.m. to lift the 111,000-pound transformer and its components into the substation.
So when we put together our order for the 4 transformers, we put bids out throughout the nation, right? We wanted to have things sourced within the United States. We ended up choosing Virginia Transformer to build those 4 units for us. The process is lengthy, right? These 4 transformers will get changed out over a 2-year process. They're about $1 million each, and so again, they're very costly, and they take about a year to put together, right? From once we put the order in, it'll take about a year to get the first delivery.
Had the replacement not happened, a failing transformer could cause a catastrophic event and undue costs for the city, not to mention the time it would have taken to replace one had they waited until failure.
Replacing the transformer has a lot to do with our reliability system-wide. It carries half the load coming out of center sub on a regular basis, and if something goes wrong with it, all the load's transferred to the other unit. So in instances like that, it'd be a real shame to put it on a 40-year-old unit. The inside of the units deteriorate over time, and that's one of the main reasons to replace it is the inside heat cycles. It'll burn up. The paper insulation inside will deteriorate and rot over time. If it does fail, the transformers have 4,000 to 5,000 gallons of oil, which would be a disaster environmentally if that got out. And furthermore, it's extremely flammable. If there was a fault or an issue and it caught fire, it's a pretty dangerous situation. When we took it apart, we had seen the age and how poor the condition of the inside was of that unit. So it was not only good for us due to time, but the condition of the unit, if we had known, definitely worth changing out.
The new equipment features innovative technology that will help the electric company easily diagnose issues and functionality.
It's very exciting. We're taking 40-year-old technology and replacing with brand new equipment. Everything's going digital. We run fiber optics for all the surveillance. All the equipment's smart. It can keep track of itself. It does self-diagnostics, and it can funnel it all digitally to our operation center. So instead of guessing what's wrong, it'll tell you what's wrong, and it's awesome.
The crew will also be taking advantage of this time with other priority upgrades.
So in the process of changing out the distribution transformer, the station transformer that we have behind us, we're going to go ahead and upgrade all of our relay protection, all of our control wiring at the same time. If you would imagine, the technology that was put in 44 years ago has advanced. So we're going to, again, use that opportunity, upgrade our system protection, upgrade our control wiring, have more control over the unit, if you will, more telemetry of that unit, so we'll know what the temperature is, what the loading factor is. We'll know, when it looks like it may have any issue that we may need to address. So it's more kind of upgrading the whole process during this project.
Virginia Transformer will finish assembling in the next day or so, then Leesburg's electric department will get to work hooking it up and running diagnostics. It is expected to be fully functional within the next 2 weeks. Reporting for Lakefront TV, I'm Cindy Peterson. For more local news, check out lakefronttv.com.